It's the $1 Million Organizer Show, tips for professional union organizers. Win more campaigns, balance work and family, and leave the competition in the dust. Now here's your host, Bob Odie.
Hello, union organizers and future union organizers. Welcome to podcast episode number 69. Today's topic, great advice. My late father, God bless his soul, always offered sound advice. He was a very level-headed man, highly educated. Unfortunately for most of us, we didn't listen. Sometimes years later, after struggling and doing things the hard way, we'd come to the conclusion, what have I got to lose? He recognized that as a union organizer, someone dealing with the public, communication skills would be vital. He was absolutely right. Public speaking, speech writing, presentations, these things take practice. What better way to practice than in Toastmasters International? So years after he made the recommendation, I finally joined a local club near my home and eventually became a Distinguished Toastmaster. On November 20th, 2021, my wife and I received some devastating news. Our son, my stepson, 23-year-old Nicholas Archuleta, was shot and killed by a neighbor. It was beyond devastating. The sentencing hearing recently took place. The family was asked to submit victim impact statements. We did, though I don't identify as a victim. I tried reading mine aloud at home in front of my wife, but I couldn't get through it without crying. Later, I had the same result. In court, the prosecutor asked that each family member be allowed to read their statement. The judge agreed, though reluctantly. He said he had already read them. Now, we had all agreed in advance that my daughter would read hers, followed by my wife, and then Nicholas's grandfather. They were very close. In court, however, the judge called on me first. Walking to the podium, I reached into my pocket, unfolded my statement, and adjusted the microphone. I took a deep breath, acknowledged the judge, and gave my statement perfectly. Suddenly it hit me. This is why I joined Toastmasters. It's why I struggled through all those meetings, competed in speech contests, hosted live speaking events, mentored new members and clubs. It all became very clear. My dad gave great advice. Hopefully nothing like this will ever happen to you. Giving a victim impact statement in court, it's not easy. Trust me. I recommend Toastmasters International to anyone who wants to improve their communication skills. It works. Do you like audiobooks? Both of my award-winning books are available as audiobooks on Audible. That's right, you can get Bigger Labor, a crash course for construction union organizers, and The $1 Million Organizer, 365 tips for professional union organizers. I know you've got some credits you haven't used. Why not buy a copy for every member of your staff? Listen to them while driving to work or heading to the job site. Separate yourself from the crowd. Find out what others are missing. I appreciate your support.
Thanks for listening. We hope that you'll subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Give us a 5-star review and let us know what you'd like to hear the $1 Million Organizer talk about. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram @Union Organizer. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.